I'll let you go. Do you have a talent, and are you actually making money from it?
Yeah, I can swim, yeah, but making money, I'm not so sure.
Interesting, and that's why we have Tessie Omulo in studio to just tell you how you can use your passion maybe to make money on this side. First of all, welcome to our studios.
Thank you so much, Caroline.
Maybe we can start from the story that we've just ran on My Hustle. Maurice right now, from his passion right now, makes about 225,000 just basically from something he loves doing.
I think two things stand out for Maurice's story. One, identify what you love doing. So this is something he already realized I liked doing before, or I have a passion on. So once you identify that, two, use the resources that you have. So he started small. He had, I think, about 2,000 shillings that set up his business, and now he's making much more from that. So don't look at how you need people who think you need a lot of money or you need this grand idea to start something, that you love doing. Start small, use the resources that you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Starting small, yes, but where do you start in terms of maybe identifying maybe the kind of talent that you have so that now you can proceed now to the next stage, which is maybe exploiting it?
I think most people are told this. What do you find yourself doing all the time? Or what do you think you fall back on a lot? Or what do you enjoy doing? Such things help you understand that, if I focus on this or if I hone this, it can actually be something that can earn me some income. So you also realize, okay, if I like organizing, I do it very naturally. I don't have to be pushed to do it. I don't have to be paid to do it. So you realize that this is something I probably need to spend a lot of time doing and could actually earn you money. So one is look at something that you enjoy doing, something you're very good at. It doesn't have to be the 8 to 5 job that you're doing. Some people confuse that passion to be, I have to be passionate about the job I'm actually in. But there are people who are working 8 to 5, but their passion is away from that. So they start something on the side that they're really, interested about or enthusiastic about and grow that. Yeah.
So talent and passion is effortless, according to you?
It should be effortless.
But then again, there's the part of commercializing your need. How do you now set yourself apart to ensure that now I can make profit or money from this talent that I have already identified?
I think the aspect of making money from it, you need to understand what value you're adding. So unless you understand that this product or this service I'm going to provide is going to probably provide a solution to something, then you can't attach value to it or monetary aspect to it. So you need to understand what problem am I solving or what value am I adding. Once you identify that, it's very easy for you to put a price tag to it because people will need that service or they'll need that product.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having been in the industry for quite some time and you have been a skills coach for quite some time, maybe you can tell us why do maybe most Kenyans say that, no, I will not follow my passion because of this. There are various reasons that Kenyans give. Maybe you can give us some.
Well, I'd want to call them excuses, but let's not go there. Yes. One is the fear of failure. I mean, when you think about your passion, you're always thinking, if I start something, will it fail? Will it pick up? The fear of failure makes you procrastinate or just, put it aside completely. That's one. Two is, people ask, will passion pay the bills? So a lot of us have the 8 to 5, which pays the bills, and you're like, do I really want to focus on something that will not probably contribute to my day-to-day or pay the bills? And finally, the third one is the true test of being passionate. Will you spend your weekends learning or spending time working on this passion that you have? Or will you take, probably evening classes to hone your skill? That truly tests your passionate levels. Like, probably the Centonomy classes we offer, which are in the evening. Do I want to, leave work, go to a class, learn, get home late, just to hone my skill or to hone my talent to be a better person and probably now make money from it?
Okay. Maybe from that you can share with us maybe some of the various talents, because there are people who say that, first of all, maybe I can sing, but then there are too many musicians in the industry. They say the market is flooded. Is there a niche maybe you can add value maybe to your talent to ensure that maybe when you go out there, you're marketable?
I think it's very important first, as you identify what you're doing, to look at the current trends. So as you're, figuring out, I love singing or I like computers, you need to understand what's trending or what's the future looking like. So if I want to possibly become, an IT guru or, build an app, I need to understand where the world of technology is going and how I can plug into that, so that you're not working towards something that will be obsolete in future, because as we know it, a lot of the traditional jobs are going to be probably taken over by automated machines. So how do I plug in my talent into where the future is going? And understanding that if I want to make money from it, whether it's singing, whether it's swimming, like she said, how do I, plug into the long term, not just now, but the long term. Okay. Yeah.
But there's so many Kenyans out there who are actually sitting on their talent, and they're working this 8 to 9 to 5 job. But then again, you're asking yourself, how do I know, or how do I maybe do both, like work do from 9 to 5, and then also maybe do my passion on the side?
What I can say, Caroline, it's possible. There are people who are doing it and it's working. So you need to identify, like I said, it's the true test of what passion is. Am I able to work from 8 to 5? And when I leave the office, I am ready or energized to go focus on building this empire that I'd want to build. And that means probably learning, means spending time researching. How much do I want to put into this skill or talent to grow it? So I think it's very possible, and people are actually doing it. And once you put in the work and you realize, if I learn or if I put in the work, it's actually going to work, then, it becomes seamless for you. So until you try, until you beat that fear of the unknown, you're not able to tell if your talent is worth millions or not. So you need to understand that you have to try, or you have to start for you to realize that.
Okay, let's say you're working that 9 to 5 job. At what point do you know it's time for me to exit the employment world, maybe focus on my passion?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if usually you get this, revelation that it's time to leave. But when your business needs you fully, you'll actually know. So once you decide I'm going to start it on the side, do so. Put in a lot of effort into it. And when it gets to a point where you cannot do your 9 to 5 and your business is actually growing and needs your time, then it's time to move. But you can never make that move if you're fearful about starting. So you need to start first. When you get there, you'll know. Okay,
and tonight we're asking, how should maybe we as Kenyans use our talents to solve unemployment? Maybe your thoughts on that?
The story was everything for me. Do not get afraid of, exploring what talents you have. A lot of people think the industries are flooded. I mean, that's a common phrase in Kenya. Look at what your niche is. You talked about your niche. Look at what your niche is. Look at the value you have to add, and go ahead and make it happen. We usually stop at the idea stage. Make it happen. And once you're, in the process, you realize, okay, fine, I need to augment this, or I need to add this. And along the way, you realize that you're actually building something great. So until you start, then you'll never know. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, until you start, then you'll never know that. It has been Tessio Mulo, who is a skills coach or a trainer at Centonomy Campus Edition, talking about how you can turn your passion into profit. Now we take a short break, and when we come back, we'll be looking at what's making headlines in the world of sports.